Ah, that was a great sleep. I guess I'll go greet everyone. You cleared the main story. Looks like there's still a little something here. Why not go explore? Yeah, sure, why not at this point? Okay, what have we got? Wow, there's a lot of new faces that suddenly appear around here. Well, I'm sure we'll get along. We managed to get along with humans here on the mountain, so we'll manage them too. Hey, you're looking a lot more lively. That's the way young people should be. Hey, look at that wall over there. Looks like there's some kind of path that's opened up. Seems to be connected to that big tunnel that should make it easy for you to get to your training spot. Okay. So, hole in the wall. Nothing there. Whoop. Okay. Raccoon's house. Whatever. Well, guess we go through here. Oh, Hakunin-kun! Looks like you managed to make out a lot more wives out of the locals again. Did you end up sleeping with everyone? Huh? What's with that beaming smile? It's just that when I hear all the silly talk and gossip from the kitsunes here, it really makes me feel like I'm back home. You're making this awkward. Try not to jump across here, as it's quite dangerous. How are you feeling? Are you okay to be walking around now? Yeah, probably. Nothing's really different about me, although sometimes my body feels heavy. I find I can't handle greasy foods. And I've started enjoying hot baths. You got the old fox in you, that's how. Isn't that just called getting old? You've run into a lot of misfortune with that pot. To think you, a human, would be the one getting more wrapped up in that kind of thing. No. Can't understand why I was the one who got drawn in. Oh, me? Good question. I'm gonna go ask for the exact details later on. Though, I'm not exactly excited about meeting her again. Of those 5 yokai with the power of the elements, there's a tree spirit by the name of Apsara-sama, isn't there? I mean, Apsara, whatever. But you would normally imagine... But what you normally imagine when you hear about beautiful flower yokai? Not a slimy, amphibious thing. Are you serious? Did you inherit the power of that massive kitsune yokai? Sort of. I guess you could say I did. Then, let me see it! What? Do a Rasengan! Rasen... What's that? There's no way you shouldn't be able to do it, right? Come on, you're always doing erotic sorcery. I heard Professor Tsukumo thanking you before. She was saying how much she appreciated you bringing cute yokai from overseas here. She hasn't changed one bit. Lesbian. We weren't useful at all this time, huh? Not even Megasu. That's not true at all. I learned valuable techniques from you. Did you seriously just go on an overseas trip in that pot? You brought us all back souvenirs, right? Azuki-chan was super irritable after you disappeared. But then she got even more irritable after you got back. Gee, I wonder why. It's because he brought back so many women that he had spent all that time in the pot with. Oh, Hakunin-kun. I'm glad to see you're back to your usual self. I was always like this. I'm full of pep and vigor. I'm having a party at my house. You down? Ugh, so loud. Those foreigners have been a bad influence on you. What was with that white fox you were chasing after before? I don't know yet. But I'm sure it has something to do with Daji-sama, the one who planned the Hokudoku ritual in the pot. Oh? Is she trying to escape her crimes by transforming into a harmless fox? Or does she actually get transformed into a normal fox for real? I thought I'd get the master and the professor to look into that for me. I heard you managed to fix up the lair of one of my kind. By the way, are you able to tell us apart despite the fact we all look exactly the same way? I have started to be able to tell lately. My oh my, that's wonderful. It's nice to have a man who can tell us apart. Truth is, we've been thinking of holding a tournament at our baths to test men who can tell the difference. You what? We use sorcery to transform the participants' family members into livestock and have them guess which one of them is their family. What's been influencing you guys this time? Ah, same as for the start, huh? So, oh, can't do that fox now. Alright, Megasu. You came, my disciple. What happened to the pot? Pot's been stable since then. It doesn't look particularly unusual. Even its ominous atmosphere has vanished. But I said I want to try going back in again. Would you let me? I'd say you're strange, but I wouldn't mind. It's safe now. You can enter it by touching its surface. You can leave by touching the beam of light inside. Has anything changed? That's what I'd like to ask. Huh? Has anything changed with you? You somehow absorbed the power of a yokai, so it wouldn't be unusual for there to be some changes. It does feel like my power has been increased compared to before, but it also sometimes feels like my power is withered away compared to before. Even I don't understand what's going on inside me. It seems you did something rather reckless in that pot. But that's who you are. I can no longer stop you. Rest a while for now, alright? Got it. Oh, you've become a lot better at listening to me than you were before. What about the pot yokai? I had those foreign yokai rest somewhere else on the mountain. I had intended on keeping them here for a little while, at least. I'm glad. But I'm sure all of them will want to go back to their homes. Indeed, that might be so. But none of them seem inclined to. Huh? My disciple is such a sinful fellow. Ah, festival, huh? The horrible mountains, the same as always. Did you seriously clock that Daji and the kisser? She's the head of all Kitsune, you know? I've only ever heard stories about her. Was she hiding all these goods the whole time? I mean, where was she hiding all these goods the whole time? The long-awaited outside, I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest. How are you feeling? Luck's a fickle thing, you know? I didn't think I'd appear on Mahoraba Mountain of all places after getting out of that pot. Huh? You know about this place already? Kinda, but I've never been before. Though I heard lots of talk about drunken kitsune and mature oni who wore skimpy clothes. And it turns out it's pretty much everything I've been told. Saying that, I have had dealings with the yokai who work under the mountain. Is that Akaname bathhouse still in business? Yes, they're doing reasonably well from what I hear. Though even now, they still can't operate openly. Figures. One day, I'd like to see a future where humans and yokai can freely mingle and do business. Cause then I can push down all the men I want! I think it's because of yokai who think like you that will never become reality. Body changes? I'm really glad you came out the other side in one piece, Hakun-kun. And you had me worried, Bunpoku-san. Is your body back to normal? You feeling sluggish? Like you could drop dead any second? No? I'm feeling fine now, mostly. Though I do feel like something about my body's different. It's not causing any problems. And that's fine. Wanna drink some vegetable juice? I've also got some garlic and egg yolks in stock. I've also got this medicine if your joints are aching. I think I'm okay for now. Thanks anyway. The horrible impressions. Huh? It's just as I thought. The moment I got here, I understood why we couldn't seduce you. You ain't short of women, that's for sure. That's not really it. Huh? Really? Looks to me like you're surrounded by lots of very cute girls. Makes me jealous. I'm not surrounded. Oh, you sure about that? Then you think I could help give you some relief? Good! Come see me if it gets a little too much to handle by yourself. No charge. Stop messing with me! I really am grateful to you. It's a memory fragment. There's a price tag stuck on it. I never thought someone would be able to find things to sell from the jar they've been sealed up in. He's a merchant through and through. Stone statue. There's a price tag on it. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Aw, it's our kitsune waifu. New wives. Oh my, husband-kun, you rascal. You brought back a whole lot of new wives from in there, huh? No, that's not it! I'd never do something like that. It's fine, I'm not mad or anything. I only sat there worried sick, waiting for you to come home, just to see you return surrounded by women. Right? I'm sorry. You did something pretty reckless. I guess it's just who you are. I don't want to see you exposed to that kind of danger. Sorry for worrying you. But I had a thought when my power was drained by a talisman. You, Yamachichi-san, Akanami-san, all flashed in my mind. Becoming friends with all of you has involved facing all sorts of danger. So this was something the old me would have done as well. I get it. This is just the kind of person you are. But be careful out there. I don't want to be a widow at my age. I will. See you later. Are you feeling better after being in that pot? I'm back. I'm glad you're back home. You had me worried. Sorry, and thanks, Akanami-san. It's okay, you're safe and sound now. Man, You also brought back lots of cute girls with you. I'm Sars-chan. She looks so slimy. I bet she feels good. And Puka-chan has big boobs and amazing ass. Aguri sounds good too. And also, Yo Shogun-chan. I think she and I are going to get on just fine. In all sorts of ways. How's your belly? Thanks for fixing my home. You even smashed up those boulders that collapsed. I'm glad you're back to normal. It's all thanks to you guys. My home's also back to normal. That means we have a place to do it in now. Shall we sumo wrestle again? It'd be just you and me, firmly grappled together in a room tucked away from sight. You haven't changed a bit either, Akanami-san. Bye-bye. Catch you later. Master! I'm here standing by! I'm back. Ah! Master! Master! Yamachichi-san. I'm sorry for making you worried. Please not be absurd! I don't want to fall for leaving your side for even a moment! I think I would be unable to protect you at such a crucial time. Chichi-san. That's why, from here on, I will not leave your side for even a second. I'll watch you from the shadows and protect you for all eternity! No, that's okay. I'm not sure I want to be constantly watched. Future as retainer. Hey, Yamachichi-san? Yes? If I start saying something that's out of character for me, would you please stop me? Huh? Please. Master. Master? I still do not know what you're experienced inside that pot. But, yes. Should that happen, I shall admonish you without holding back. Orders received! Yamachichi-san. Thanks. Let's keep working together. Yes! I see you have more concubines. How was in the Kodoku pot? I heard your body didn't get any stronger. What about your spirit? It must have been lonely not being able to see us. So let's make up for all the chats we couldn't have by tying up a storm now! Nope. I shall give you a peerage once I return home. How are you feeling? Is it always like this here? Always. I see. I understand they're drinking, but they could not show a little decorum? They're all laying back and drinking with their legs spread apart. The leader of this mountain. Master? What about her? She's the highest status yokai here, isn't she? Why is she wearing such tattered clothing? Shouldn't she be clad in better attire? No wait, I get it now. This is that wabi-sabi aesthetic you have here, isn't it? The idea of honorable poverty? I see. It's simply Nippon culture. But aren't you basically naked too? Do you want to go home? Oh. No, it's impossible for me to go right away. I would like to go home eventually. Father, Mother, and Jeeves are waiting for me, as well as my pet vampire cat, Elizabeth. They're all surely worried about me, so I guess it'd be best for you to go see them as quickly as possible. But I'm not sure how I'll return home to England. Boat? I guess human methods would be difficult. Why don't I ask Master if there's any way she can think of? I'm in your debt. there's no need to rush. Time means little to vampires. I saw a yokai similar to myself on this mountain. A yokai that stalked humans before draining them of their life force. Oh, you mean Yamachichi-san? Indeed. But the only thing we have in common is our hunting methods. She has a slimy, wriggly appearance. An unusual form quite unlike the dignity of mine. Huh? It's not that bad. You not dislike leeches? She rather resembles one. Sorry you didn't badmouth her like that. Worry not. I will not say such to her in person. No, that's not. She's right next to me. This mountain reeks of alcohol. Let's see, we'll deal with you all later. Still with the ones on this side. Dance, dance, dance! It's a Mahoraba folk dance! Bonds forged from across the oceans. How sophisticated! To thank your opponent after that stumpy exorcist would be dodgy. Wasn't that rampaging up the challenge a little too quickly? Oh, ramping up the challenge, whatever. Valkyrie, mommy! I want a lap pillow! Oh, Nei-chan! Sing me a lullaby, please! It really is nice to be here in the outside world. How are you feeling? I'm feeling great, thanks to you. The air is fresh, the alcohol delicious, and above all it feels wonderful to be free. Let me thank you once again, Hakunin-kun. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Please don't spoil the kitsune too much. They're rowdy enough at the best of times. Everyone here is so cute. And it looks like tonight they won't be able to go Betty Buys without help from their own Nei-chan again. It's so strange. I wonder how they got by up until now. Do you want to go home? You mean Valhalla? Well, I'm not particularly attached to it. Huh? You don't want to go back? Well, though I call it Valhalla, it's just a simple barrier created with yokai power. It only exists to welcome in the souls of those who've fallen in battle. Essentially, you could say it's like a fake heaven. Is that right? Where humans go after they die. And whether there's a heaven or hell. I have absolutely no idea. The fact it's turned into this folklore about worlds for the dead creating using supernatural powers. From my point of view, I think that's enough to call it heaven. Regardless of whether it's right or wrong. Oh my. Well, I suppose that point of view works as well. Is there anything you're unhappy about? I didn't have any particular complaints about my time here. There is one thing I'd like to ask you about. What is it? Samurai and ninja. Are there none here? This is Nippon we're talking about. So there are some around, right? Humans in Nippon all choose whether they become ninja or samurai when they're born, right? They don't have any trouble finding an opponent to fight when they come down from the mountains, right? I think you're about to be disappointed. Time for another drink! The nice wind calms me here. How are you feeling? I'm outside. I'm not in that pot anymore. That alone is the most wonderful feeling. I'm glad to hear it. Well, this mountain is a little too lively for my taste. I thought the yokai of Nippon to be more refined and elegant beings. It's always been like this here. It looks like the yokai here are rather attached to you. Huh? No, I'm not so sure about that. You don't have to deny it. I understand now. Huh? I'm glad you are the seeker who entered the pot, Hakunin. Huh? Oh, thanks. I'm sorry, Sam. Feels like the atmosphere around her has changed. Do you want to go home? Go home? I haven't been able to think about it for a while. Huh? Really? So you'll be here for a while longer? That's right. I also want to get to know you a lot better. It's nothing. Not good. She is smitten! It seems like you're everywhere and nowhere. You're so elusive, and yet it's so natural. You're like the wind. Huh? You mean I'm quick on my feet? You can't play dumb with me. I'm glad I met you. You're my own personal, Gandhava. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to bang her, is what you're supposed to do. Is there anything you're unhappy about? Kitsune yokai. Is she really dead? Could that white fox be a temporary form? That's what the Vice Elder Professor Tsukumo is looking into. She's incredibly smart, so I'm sure she'll be able to figure out the true identity of that fox. There are a lot of attractive faces around this mountain, huh? Well, good things come to those who wait, as the saying goes. I shall immerse myself in the music of this mountain, and cherish this country's winds. Sure, just take all the time you want to enjoy it. After what's happened, there probably won't be any more problems for at least a while. I wonder about that. I have a bad feeling. Huh? Can't quite put it into words. I wonder what it could be. I hope it's just my imagination. I'm not lonely anymore. Thank you. How nice. That big squid is your friend? So grilling her up and having her as a snack with some booze is out of the question. Air feels fresher than before. How are you feeling? Fururu, this place no good. Oh? Is Mahorva Mountain not to your liking? Mountain's no good. River's different to ocean. Oh, you're right. But seems like lots to eat here. Lots of bright yellow things here. You're not allowed to eat them. No. Fururu eats something like them before. Huh? When was in ocean, was things that crawled on rocks at bottom. No yellow and black things that crawl around. So only the colors are the same? Do you want to go home? Home? It's true, I'm far from place I live, but nothing to go back to. Huh? If place connects to sea and in the sky, then that is where Fururu is born. World has no barriers. So deep! Hear that a lot. No, I mean you're an amazing person. But Fururu, not person. Mate. You have lots of mates. Even Master is mate. Bright Kitsune is mate. As well as Big Boob Sea Anemone, the Purple Sea Slug. Are they all your mates? No, that's, being Fururu into mix too. That's, why are you? No worry. It comes in a natural world to share superior male around. Share? Female group look after children. You focus only on breeding. That's your job. Please stop. That just makes me some kind of deadbeat dad. We mate on regular basis. Alright. Oh, still going. Got these two. Let's see what I... Alright! I got one more rod on the mountain! You had plenty with the Akaname. I let the cult stare at that big titty girl. I want her to punish me in the name of the moon! Master... What do you do now? Now, huh? First we must ascertain the true nature of that white fox. Should it be Daji-sama herself, I should wish to hear her voice once again. But if it's not her, then I don't know. I have always lived as my master's thing. And I am suddenly free, not sure about anything, including what to do next. Let's see. Then why not stay here for a while? Thank you. I appreciate it. And of course, we both know our place here. And though everyone has been kind enough not to criticize us, you mustn't forget that we were the ones who helped create that Kodoku ritual. Should calamity make its way to this mountain, we will do our utmost to repay our debt. Daji's final moment. I understand Master's decision to give in. She realized that she had stepped beyond the bounds of her own righteous path. So, you mean she regretted her actions and changed her mind? Not at all. She wanted to use the Kodoku pot to revive herself and once again bring peace to the world. That was a desire she almost certainly held into her last moments. But she ended up being saved by you. Not as a king, not as the one who is supposed to save others, but just like any other commoner. I believe that broke Master's heart. And more than anything, she had lost her gambit with you. And having lost, she had to obey the compact she herself had laid out. Daji-sama used both lies and runabout language. But when it came to battling you, I think she wanted to be sincere and straightforward. That fox is truthful. Anyone with Daji-sama's power, no matter how weakened they have become, would be able to change into a small fox to escape danger. So, do you think that fox is Daji-sama transformed? No, I do not think that. Daji-sama no longer has any reason to live on. Even if she wanted to survive, there shouldn't be any way. A fragment of her power took on the form of another yokai. You might say it's a piece of her spirit. No, it might be something completely different from what she was. I still cannot say for sure. It is just my intuition as a warrior. I see. Hakune. I hope we have the chance to clash once again someday. Thank you, Hakune. What do you do now? Good question. I'm the Byo's assistant, her right hand. It doesn't change even with Daji-sama's disappearance. Wherever Byo goes, I follow. What? No, it's... not avoiding Byo Shogun-san? That's right. Does it appear that I dislike her because I behave indifferently towards her? I mean, you don't dislike her? I was ordered to assist her by Daji-sama. And that also happens to be what I want to do as well. Daji-sama's actions may have appeared to be unjust, but healing Byo when she's suffering from the poison of yin-yang, it gave me purpose and elevated me from a mere flesh puppet. I choose to remain by her side of my own will, and that has not changed. If that all means so much to you, then why do you have such a cold attitude about it? Simple. My duty is to vet the poison in Byo's body using the most efficient method. And for Byo, being cold and indifferent causes the most to come out. Is that how it is, huh? There was one time when I changed my demeanor. That resulted in less coming out. So, resolved to maintain my usual attitude. I see. Lord Byo Shogun-san. The Horrible Mountain. This mountain. It's awkward to say this when we've been allowed to stay here, but it's hard to relax. Is that right? Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the environment. It's just that there are a lot of attractive yokai here. Byo is clearly happy with this term. Oh, jealous are you, huh? Don't tell me. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not getting jealous. It's just that the individual charged with managing Byo's body, I don't think it's a good environment for her to be in. Oh, really? Alright, conversation over. The fox's true form. Yes, that fox. Now this is just my intuition. I am certain that it is Daji-sama. Huh? You think so? Byo may think differently to me, though. I believe she transformed into a fox as she was saying her goodbyes to us, and then pretended to be someone else after being caught to avoid reproach. In my opinion, that is the kind of thing she would do. She's a kitsune at her core, after all. Seducing when she needs to seduce, calmly lying when she needs to lie. That's what I liked about her. I only said that because it's you. Forget what you just heard, as it could put Daji-sama in a bad light. Rest assured, whether or not Daji-sama still lives, the fox has no power left in it. Nor any ambition, probably. In a way, you could actually think of Daji-sama as having died. The her of that time is no more. It won't cause you any problems. Alright. Tsukumo's lap.